Woo, that other live got y'all mad. That other live got y'all so mad. I don't know why. That live that Black Son did about white supremacy got y'all so pissed off. That's why I said, hold on. Like, no. Like, listen, I understand what Black Son trying to say about healthcare, but listen, we ain't going. We go ahead and debate that right now. Like, ain't no listen. Whether we do it in the arena, that's like bring the alarm type debate. That's like an immediate debate. Anytime, cause listen, Yaga came up here like it's all motherfucking serious, and there was a reason why. Notice the likes went up in that last live. Mom, can I have some more? Go ahead, get some more. Okay. Notice the likes went up, right? The haters came out to peep what was going on, a whole bunch of troll accounts. It was the best. Listen, I already knew that was gonna be. Listen, there's a reason why I asked the question. Well, how bad is black people doing? I remember Angel was there, Solar was there. I don't know if Solar was there. MD was on the panel, and Black Sun was on the panel. I said, well, the things that we see on the internet, okay, it's a lot of divestment people. You know, it's a lot of people that's choosing to divest. And when the conversation of reparations come up, black people do themselves a disservice because they don't even feel like anything was done wrong to us. You have some people that just say, hold on, y'all. It's actually people that, but when the conversation of reparations come up, you have black people that will turn away from that conversation. Like, you got some black people that feel like it's a handout, right? It's got some black people that feel like slavery didn't really happen. That community is growing. The Aboriginal community is growing. There's a lot of different way. It's a lot of different stuff that we gonna have to fight if white supremacy was an issue, right? Which is too many collective of black people who feel like it's not. That's why I said it's over for you, Tyrones. Okay, I be trolling, but at the same time, it's the truth. It's the truth that it's over. It is all these black people that feel like it was nothing done to us. Listen, when they take away critical race theory and white people start taking away all their monuments to try to appease the colored people, right? And when they try to make it seem like they so guilty about what they did to black people. Black people is gonna have to fight to keep that history alive. But you got certain black people so extreme. Do you know the divestors got on here? I'll never forget when Nyla says got on here and said that Emmett Till family wasn't shit. And it was more that could have been done. Now listen, black people digged into all our listen, black people digged into our black leaders' past, try to figure out if they was gay, the divestors went hard on Emmett Till. They looked into Emmett Till family past, try to see who was a rapist. Black people doing it to their own fucking self. That's why I asked that question. I said, well, is white supremacy holding black people back or is it ourselves? Because look how people talk shit about uh Martin Luther King. Look how people talk shit. You got people get on here talk shit about Malcolm X. We can't even respect the black people that died trying to get us some type of freedoms in America. You can't even respect the civil rights movement. You can't even you got black people can't even respect the civil rights movement. How the fuck are we gonna fight for reparations? How are we gonna fight white supremacy? How are we gonna fight racism if it's holding us back? You stupid motherfuckers can't even get on one accord politically. Retarded. Y'all can't even have a conversation about reparations. Y'all think it's a handout. Y'all don't realize it's too many black people that's even listen. I'm Aboriginal all day. I'm team Aboriginal all day, but you can't tell me that slavery didn't happen to my people. That's some bullshit, and you're not gonna get over that. But there's a disagreement with that too. Go ahead. There's a disagreement with that too. Go ahead, get some. Use that spoon right there, boo. Don't put that right there, boo. Don't put that right there. It could be hot. There's a disagreement with that too. Go ahead, get some. There's a disagreement with that too. It's a disagree. It's too many fucking disagreements. We can't even agree that we deserve to get paid. How we deserve? How we agree? How we like fight for what? Fight for what? Black people do it to themselves every day. Tear each other down, grabbing a barrel. It's very extreme now to the point where you can't even really get online and admit that you just want to have sexual relations with with the same race or your opposite, but the opposite sex of your same race. That's what I meant to say. But I was somebody saying something nasty to you. Like, when did that happen? You, if you be like, oh, I only want to mess with my own race. Somebody be like, oh, well, if you a black man and black woman, somebody going to look at you like you crazy. Like, oh, you doing that still? You're not going to try to date outside your lane. That's radical. Anytime that's radical, what is y'all on here even talking for? Y'all ass go fight the motherfuckers in the manosphere and divestment community. Oh, but y'all ain't going to do that because they far gone. That's a lot of black people. That's a big chunk of black people, motherfucker. I don't want to hear about it being no minority. Who them people? Who them people talking? Who is they all white people? They all troll accounts? No. Not all of them go goddamn troll accounts. Get the fuck out my face. Like black people just be talking, but I'm just trying to say, won't you fight the people that don't feel like we deserve to get paid for what happened to us, or try to fight the people? Like I'm confused. Let me drop this link. And matter of fact, when I drop this link, let me put up my banner because I ain't playing with y'all. Because it was a whole bunch of troll accounts came up the last time. Let me see. Y'all forgive me. I'm gonna have up my what's the name? My little banner. Hold on, y'all. Let me drop this link. That's why I said this debate gotta happen ASAP. I want to know, is it really white supremacy, or was it black people holding each other back, or do y'all think like is it just the ideology? Like, has white supremacy been really whipping our ass how in 2023? I mean, I want to know Black Sun and their opinion really on it for real. You know. And don't forget, if you have an admin position, you can let yourself up. So if I have to let you up, that just lets me know that you just a troll account. And yeah. But yeah, y'all, I wasn't gonna be on here long. I just wanted to say that debate gotta happen before that little healthcare debate. I understand what y'all trying to do, but that's kind of immediate because I don't know if Black Sun was trolling, but that shit was funny. That shit was funny, and that's something that people gonna be wondering. You know, that little live stream. Hold on, y'all. Cause the troll account shot. Oh, okay. That's MD. He let himself up. Wait, can you let yourself up? Oh, okay, he did.
Yeah. I'm here, GTO. What's up? Can you hear me? Or am I still in a fucked up area?
No, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying. No doubt. Again, we gotta separate ideology from a system. A system can't be changed. You know what I'm saying? It's a system. The system works for itself. Ideology change every day, depending on your mind state. You know what I mean? So
So
with
you
that
don't
being
think the
said,
system of white supremacy is holding us back? Wow.
I don't think it is. I don't think it's a such thing as a system of white supremacy. I said that earlier.
Damn, why? Like,
I think it's an ideology, and I think the ideology is being led by certain people that's got position in the country, which would lead you to believe that there is a system. But no, but knowing the track record of being able to position yourself constitutionally, that can be beat. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying that white supremacy didn't exist. I ain't never say that. I would be a fool to say that. You know what I'm saying?
but people gonna say that you're a fool because you don't think it exists as a system. And I
I
was
don't.
that's like, so you really think that it's a way for black people to like really make it in politics nowadays? And you really think that?
Well, I know it is. It's just Negroes having the wherewithal and the effort to do so. That I mean that ain't something that can change overnight. That's got to be systematically placed as a mindset. You know what I mean? So I mean, yeah, but you know the ideology has to be put into place to give us that power.
What
You
you
know what I
mean?
mean? So meaning you have to have you got to be politically literate enough to allow yourself to get in that position, and that's a group effort. That ain't like when I say I'm an individualist based off how I live my life in society. I understand that things won't change unless ethnically we can put ourselves in that position to change, and that's the ideology. That's not the system. As a matter of fact, I'm using the system as my advantage to change the ideology. If that make any sense.
Mm. How do you
You know
use
what
the
I mean?
system to change the ideology?
Well, because the system is politics in general. That's the system. So is politics white supremacy?
I mean, no, but okay.
I
So
don't think so.
do you feel like that no matter what, black people should be focused on getting black people in office just in general, no matter what that black person plans is for
Well,
us?
it that's the thing. It don't have to be a black person that can change your political reality. I don't believe in that shit either. Who said it had to be a white person? I mean, a black person.
Okay. I
It it,
feel you. I feel you on that.
it wasn't a black person that set up the onset of Reconstruction. Those weren't black people.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? We were able to change the ideology in the civil rights movement. Those weren't black people that was writing those bills.
Mm, true. True.
Again, that's why I said it's the ideology, not the system. The system is government. Government ain't gonna change. The ideology within the government can change every day. That's what I mean.
Mm,
White supremacy is embedded in the system. It's not the system itself. That's bullshit.
okay.
If
Like
that
that's
if that
that's
clear
gonna
up.
be a hard pill for a lot of black people to swallow. Like we on the bottom, cause of politics, cause it's not nobody. Well, really, no matter a race, it's not nobody in politics that's really on our side. And then, like, it just seemed like it's a system in place, like they already know who they want to elect. You find what I'm saying? Like, what do you say to that?
I think that's some pseudo tinfoil hat shit. You know what I mean? Thinking it's a certain group of people that control everything and
The
they
Illuminati.
pull the string. Yeah, I don't. That's something that
Who's
I can't
spooky like
prove.
that
And
though? Like,
until I mean, that's just something that can't be proven. And until it's proven, I won't believe it.
okay,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
fair.
I just
That's
yeah,
fair though.
that's some tinfoil hat shit. Until I can see it for myself. That's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when people say it's people. like the president is just a puppet and blah 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 this and that. Yeah, that's on some anonymous type shit, and I'm not,
That's
until
listen, that's
until
deep.
I can see it for myself.
That's deep, like Hotep, back in the Hotep days when motherfuckers was wearing the big unk necklaces and shit like that. Like we would get into that. You feel what I'm saying? And
And that's not to say that they necessarily wrong. I'm not saying that shit either. I'm saying
mhm.
I don't see that with my naked eye. Therefore, I won't believe it. You
Oh
know what I'm
Lord.
saying?
Tell me.
Because
That's just like Jesus, Allah, Buddha, and all that other stuff. I don't see that.
that's
So therefore, it is a belief.
Are y'all talking
If
about?
you can believe it, that's cool. I'm not tripping on belief, but I'm telling you that's all it is.
Are y'all talking about white supremacy?
we talking about like
We
the
were talking
system.
about what
It's a
people say,
bloodline.
yeah, the system, and people
Oh,
say,
okay.
that it's secret people behind the scenes
Right, right.
making sure that like that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, not only is that a belief, but white supremacy is a belief. And I challenge anybody on that.
Okay.
Now, see, that's where me and you disagree on that.
Okay.
You can say that. I will say that white supremacy is ideology. That's I'm gonna go off of that.
No, I agree. It is ideology, but it's an ideology based off a belief system. It's a belief system.
You're right. Yeah, it's an ideology based off of
A
how
belief, a belief is just
white
a
people
thought you keep
perceive
thinking.
their superiority. I agree with that.
So
So with that being said, is their superiority a myth, or is it just something that they made up in their mind?
they made up in their mind because they would have to prove.
I agree with that as well.
Yeah.
So with that being said, is white supremacy, quote unquote, something that's tangible in a physical set?
No,
Okay, all right, that's all I needed to know.
no. It's something that you would have to prove case by case basis, and I don't
So
see. No.
yeah, so therefore, white supremacy will be an ideology and not a system.
Facts. Yeah, that is a fact. Yes. And in fact, it reinforcing what you say, MD. So yeah, I would say 100%. It's a belief system. So not only the system, but white supremacy in itself is a belief system. So yeah, it's all no, it's all conjecture, man. I don't think a person can prove it. They can try to convince
Right.
you and convey you, like, shout out to Yang, he tried to do that today, but I still wasn't convinced. So, Yang got at the floor, he said what he said, and then there was a show did on us, and I'm like, but they still haven't proved white supremacy.
Well, to Yanger's point, at the end of the day, me and Yanger
Yes.
end up agreeing because he understood that ultimately white supremacy is an ideology. Now we also agree that people that have the ideology of white supremacy are in high positions of government. Therefore, white supremacy is embedded within the system that is government. I totally agree with that. But what I'm telling you is the system that's government does not change. It's set in stone. The system can't change. The ideology within the system changes daily. How do we know this? Because we're just like you said earlier, the vast majority of government is now dwindling when it comes to the ideology of white supremacy. Now it's going to a more liberal mindset or quote unquote progressive mindset. Is that still white supremacy? Some people will say, yeah, you're gonna have to show it to me.
Well, that's
You know
right.
How
what I'm
is that
saying?
white supremacy? I mean, white supremacy as an ideology, they hate gay people, and I
There
mean,
you
the
go.
gays has been going hard. Um, yeah, and black people, we just don't like gay people. So we be complaining about the gay agenda every day on this bitch. So there's no way we can even
But
piggyback off that shit.
you're right, GTO. But here's the thing: we have such a trigger or such an alert system to white supremacy as the ideology, where we then take something that is different but yet still not beneficial to us and still call it white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? That's like me being afraid of bees and running from a bee and then me seeing a fly and running away from it and still calling it a bee.
Good point.
What you mean?
Meaning that white supremacy has been such a negative effect. The ideology has been such a negative effect on us throughout the annals of history in this country.
Oh, everything white
That
supremacy.
where even when the ideology changes, if it's still to no benefit to us, we'll still call it white supremacy.
Facts.
Oh
Yo,
yeah.
do you
Yeah.
get that?
Instead of focusing on enlisting a government that is beneficial to us, that don't even come up in our head. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's why I said that. Like,
Now,
how do you feel about them getting rid of critical race theory? Because a lot of black people scared about
That's
that.
white supremacy. I told Yanga that's white supremacy. But
Okay.
that's the ideology. That's
Okay.
the people making the laws.
Okay,
That's the
so
ideology in high places.
in that same sense, I got to ask this question, MD, since you said that. So white supremacy is against gay and homosexuals, right?
Yeah.
But then we have gay and homosexual marriages that's been legalized.
Yeah. So what does that mean? The ideology changed in what? The system.
Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely.
Right.
But
So
but again, we still consider that as what? White supremacy. Why? Because it doesn't benefit us.
Because people have some type of another ideology about how the white man started the gayness and how it come from. Now I agree that, like, I feel like white people push the genital thing, like the removing of the genitals and all that other weird shit.
Right.
But
I agree with MD just made a very good point. Even though that white supremacists are against that, we will still look at it as white supremacy because it doesn't benefit us. That I think, damn, that right there,
it's weird.
there, I mean, not only is it weird, but you can't prove. Like I said, that's why I said it's a weird thing to prove. It's really hard to prove. Like, how do you?
The roots of it always go back to something very pseudo, an ideology that's very, pseudo, but it's not. It's not beneficial for us politically.
Yeah, but a lot of things have changed. So I mean, it's like, what time period are we talking? What policies are we talking? And it's like, I mean, I can't. No, I think it's an old belief system that really is irrelevant today. Got people that are racist, yeah, but I mean, hell, that's I mean, who cares? Okay, you think this guy is a racist? Okay, so what? I'm not really seeing how. And I guess it would be individually because, like I said, I can go to a trailer park and white supremacy says that those people in the trailer park are supposed to basically, people are superior of those of other races. So they're supposed to be other races and should dominate them. And maintain the defense of any power or privilege. So yeah, I see people every day that are white that don't have these privileges. So how do you justify that?
So is that white supremacy?
I don't think so, but I know there's people that would argue. It's just, I mean, the burden of proof it lies on the person making the claim. Like any belief, the person who comes with the belief, the burden of proof lies on them. They don't like. That's just like saying, MD, there's a pink unicorn in the trunk of my car. It's a burden of proof for me to prove that, ain't it?
It is.
Not for you to disprove it. Okay, so white supremacy is a claim. It's a claim.
Mm-hmm.
It's an ideology based on a belief, and until
they still ain't give one example. They didn't give one example. They just was talking shit about how we sounded crazy.
What else?
Oh shit! What, did something happen?
No, I was saying, like, people no, I was agreeing with what Black Son said. Like Yanga or Nandy ain't give no example to how how white supremacy is real. And I don't think they're going to. They're just going to talk shit and be like, "Oh, y'all some coons, or y'all sound crazy." That's why I said this this debate might be a priority because that's an interesting topic. Like, why, you know, I just wanted to get y'all thoughts on it because I never heard it broken down like that.
Yeah, but based on people's feelings and based on their emotions, it'll be hard. It's kind of like, okay, let me just say this. Let me say this. Let me put it out here now so I can stop holding it in. Trevor took a high risk move and he lost. When you have Angel and Solar that are from the East Coast, they are never going to side with goddamn Master P going against Jay-Z. Let me just keep it 100 real, okay? So, yeah, Trevor, you took a high-risk move. You were bound to lose anyway because you're going against an East Coast rapper. And how dare you, being from the South, go against somebody from New York? How dare you? Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying, MD. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
I'm fucking dead. You is crazy, Black.
Why am I crazy? Am I lying? I'm sorry. Am I lying?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be something by it. I may sound echo because I'm
Oh,
in the
that's fine.
shower room, but yeah, it's
Right.
gonna be biased.
And even Rio knew that. Rio knew that. But see, because Rio's such a veteran, he knew, oh yeah, I got this. I got this because you got to look at your judges, where they're from, and you know what I'm saying? And that's anybody from the East Coast. I don't care who it is. It don't have to be Angel or goddamn Solar. It could be anybody from the East Coast. They're going to feel a type of way. Just like if somebody said that somebody from New York is better than somebody from LA, I'm going to feel a type of way. Does that make any sense? And there is a culture. There's a West Coast culture, a Southern hip hop culture, and there's an East Coast culture. That wasn't mentioned in there either.
Right.
You know, did Master P have more of an influence on Southern hip hop culture? Yes, of course, because nobody's fucking Jay-Z. Were people on the West Coast listening to more on Master P than Jay-Z? Hell yeah. Nobody on the West Coast was listening to Jay-Z. So, but it wasn't worded right. So then, therefore, you went in there, one hand tied behind your back, brother, and you lost. You know, but you gotta know your audience.
Right.
You know, I would have never took that debate knowing that, you know, my judges are from Philly and Philly's going to side with New York and so forth and so on. He's an East Coast rapper, and I'm not going to use a Southern rapper to go against East Coast rapper. It is what it is. So, you know, in the same sense with this whole white supremacy, more than shit, about 98.9% of black people on YouTube believe in white supremacy. It's a belief system. They believe more in white supremacy than they believe in damn Jesus and Allah. They believe in supremacy more than they believe that they're Hebrews. It's a belief system.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, but tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Please tell me I'm lying.
That's a hard pill to swallow. That's the hard pill to swallow.
What you say?
We're gonna have to name it. We're gonna have to name the pill. We're gonna have to color it. Hold on, what color is this?
Right.
The white pill. Look. Swallow this white pill.
Shout out to Solar, shout out to SVDL, but y'all know y'all were gonna go against Jay-Z. Come on now, let's just keep it 100. But you know, I wish Trevor would have been aware of that, and he would have maybe handled the debate in a different manner. You're going against people, you know, you're going against a Southern hip hop culture against the East Coast hip hop culture. That's the paradigm that nobody wanted to mention. The big pink elephant in the room. We got East.
So Black Hunt, so I can convince you to take this debate.
What debate?
Over top of the healthcare debate. Because you know they're gonna be talking shit.
Oh, you mean the healthcare debate? Well, see, that's what. Okay, so I think we need to have more of a discussion on that, because if you were paying attention, me and Yanga agreed on a lot of things. So we really have to pinpoint, because Yanga already came with a solution, and that gives him an advantage. And I agree with the solution. He said there should be a health tax on the tobacco industry. Now, is it Is it a possibility? I don't think so, because at the end of the day, but it's something that I don't really want to debate because I think it's a great idea. But however, realistically, they're gonna say, well, I didn't tell you to goddamn put that cigarette in your mouth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So why should they be held accountable if they didn't force you? They didn't put a gun to your head and said smoke this cigarette.
True.
So what I'm gonna have to do with Yang, I'm gonna have to really pinpoint down. My thing is should a person like me, a vegan who don't smoke nothing, I don't smoke nothing at all, nothing. And Yanga, he smokes cigarettes and he eats meat. Should we be charged the same premium? That would be the debate. I would debate him on that right there. That's specific on the debate.
I want y'all to debate that here, just back and forth, and then y'all to debate the white supremacy thing or the Constitution, one of the two.
Well, the white supremacy, again, the white supremacy, I would never take a judge debate, because again, you're going against people who believe, you're going against people's belief system. White supremacy is a belief system at the end of the day. It's a belief system. So I would never, that's just like me trying to debate the Bible. Like, if the Bible's real, I believe that the Bible is a comic book from ancient times.
Oh Lord! I know that part. I mean, that shit had me cracking up when you said that. But
yeah. You know what? And if society keeps going the way that our ancestors did, 100 years from now, Spider-Man will be looked at as a messiah, as a real person.
So wait, you had that debate before? You had that debate inside of it too?
No, I haven't had official debate, but I've talked about that before, and people. I've had that discussion many times before, you know. And
do you think it's time to put your money where your mouth is and kick the shit at least one time?
No, that's a belief. I don't do beliefs. I don't do beliefs.
Okay, well, MD, but when he come back from the shot, we're gonna get his answer, because we need. I'm not gonna stop this live until I get one answer from one of you niggas.
I will debate,
because we beating up Tyrones.
No, I get you. Again, I will debate Yanga on should a person like me who don't smoke and don't eat meat pay the same premium as a person who does. That would be my debate.
And look, like I said, I don't know why you doing this after that discussion, because you remember how Blue do the debate and how he was up there screaming in the camera. That's gonna be Yanga. Come be screaming. Black people, you gonna be like, what? We debating healthcare? It's like, no, I'm playing, Yanga, I'm playing.
And I told Yanga, if I face him, that'll be in the tuck, because all he needs is one more debate. So he's actually he'll be good. So I'm predicting he'll be the second one to complete his debate. And then I want to say Yang. Well, no, actually Rio. Hell, Rio is actually, he just needs one more, but it's me, Rio, and Yanga. We're all finished. So it's everybody else that needs debates. Like Holly needs debates. Scheme needs debates. I think Blue only needs maybe. I'm not sure about Blue. I think he's had. No. Blue only needs one more debate. I'm sorry, because Blue debated me and Yanga, right?
Yeah, he did the debate with Yanga, if you ask me. But okay, he did the debate, if you ask me.
Well, yeah, but he's still going to get scored for it, so it counts. So that's. Yeah,
I know. I'm just saying he gonna get a very low score because he threw that debate. I don't care what nobody say.
I mean, whether he threw it or not, he gets his 3. All you need is 3 to complete. All you need is 3 debates, so he'll be Blue will be good. But the only people who need to catch up now is this good guy Allah coming, Trevor, Akasha, Scheme, Madame Kemet, and I think KOT. KOT only did 1 debate, right? So yeah, you look at.
I don't know. I never really see him really debate like that. I only seen a little bit of it.
He only debated Yanga, so there you go. So yeah, everybody who I just mentioned, excluding myself, excluding Rio, and excluding Yanga, and excluding Blue. I'm sorry, Blue. So me, Yanga, Blue, and Rio Well. I'm sorry. Let me re-say that. I finished all my three. Rio finished three, but he's willing to sacrifice one of his debates to do another debate, and because he don't want that one with Asara to count because Asara had left the league, and
Right. That's very awkward. It's very awkward
why is it awkward?
because he left. So I feel that.
Oh, I mean, I get it, man. I mean, I get it. I
That's
wouldn't,
crazy.
I wouldn't say it's my debate. Man, I like my debate. No, I'm saying I like my debate with Asar. I like my debate with Asar. You know what I'm saying? I like the debate, man. I liked it. Shit. I mean, we both had fun, man. We had fun, man. And I think,
No, I remember that debate.
yeah,
What was it again? I can't remember though. What was it again? What was y'all debating?
who's the greatest guitarist, Jimi Hendrix or
Oh
Tony
yeah,
Iommi?
no, I remember. Yeah, and then I was tripping out because y'all was the Solar, and one of the rounds had asked what the hell did he ask about somebody getting high? And I said everybody was getting high. What the hell?
Right,
That shit had me dying laughing. I said, if anything, musicians sound better when they getting high. Ain't that crazy?
yeah.
I don't know what it is. They music be bumping. He's like, you was getting high when you made that? What? All that pain came out. For real, man. That junk be bumping.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed. I never really had an opinion on who, because I had to go back and listen to their music. I never really had an opinion because I never really had a chance to listen to Jimi Hendrix. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Well, the thing about me and Asar, man, that was an old head debate. Because really, man, that was, I mean, that's old music. Yeah, that's old music. So that's why,
Put this back, game. Put my phone back. Don't let me take it back out the room.
not only
But
was it,
yeah, I know, but I recognize, like, when Solar was talking about Little Richard, because I'm a big Little Richard fan though.
okay,
Yeah,
right.
I actually watched the Little Richard movie like a billion times. Like I know the lines and everything.
Well, Little Richard, Jimi Hendrix played for Little Richard for a short time.
I know that was interesting. I was like, damn, I didn't even know that. So I found out a lot. You know,
Yep.
I learned a lot during the debates.
Yeah, that's
That's
why
why
it
I
was a
like.
fun debate. That's why it was a fun debate. It was really a fun debate. And it was a debate that's never been had because nobody's ever challenged Jimi Hendrix. So yeah, that's why I said, yeah, that was, hey, shit. No, that was. I mean, I get it. Asar left, but shit, that debate is a classic. Mm-mm. It's never been done before. But like I said, that's my generation. Nobody's ever challenged Jimi Hendrix, and so yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
So
I feel
yeah, but
yeah. Yeah, man, I'm getting so sleepy. Come on, MD, because I want this answer. Because I need to know because this shit is crazy. Because I didn't expect nobody to go live, and you have a lot of likes on that video, Black Son. People was liking the shit out that video. You notice that
what the hell we talk about? I can't remember what we.
the
Oh,
the last live,
yeah, I mean, I
you
can't.
had people heated.
Oh, was it? I thought I thought it was a casual conversation. I didn't know it was even a heated conversation. Shit.
So I'm talking about like people on the outside, the cloud watchers. They was pissed off. You can tell.
Why? Because we said white supremacy wasn't real.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do another one. Shit. So we got that many likes. I'm gonna do a damn another one. I'm gonna say white.
Yeah, I said this is gonna have to at least be a discussion because you gonna definitely troll the shit out the people with this one because I mean this is something that I never thought about like that neither.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean
Yeah. It's a belief.
but
Yeah, white supremacy is a belief system. And again, like I said, Nanga had some good points, and I took it in consideration, but I still wasn't convinced.
yeah, you come on with me to the pseudo side so we can talk about the real systems of white supremacy, the reptilian people, and put it on our tinfoil hats. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, motherfucker. Don't be-
Hey, in a sense, Shop, we ain't get in a sense. We kind of get that today because I wasn't convinced. So I mean, hell, it's as much as a tinfoil hat argument as much as all the stuff he named. I said, oh yeah, I hear you, but it still doesn't prove white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. Nah, it doesn't prove white supremacy at all. You know, white supremacy is a belief. They believe that first of all, the root of it, they believe that they are superior. I don't believe, and I don't. Well, first of all, I don't believe that white people are superior, and I don't believe that they believe that they are superior. So there you go.
Right.
Yeah. Now they might
Like,
be racist assholes. They might be bigoted. They might be all that, but superior, no. I don't know. No. Mm-mm. I don't believe.
but they gonna say somebody came in the chat earlier and was like, well, that's a misnomer. You know, that's white supremacy. You know,
Wait, what do you mean, like a misnomer? Can you
like because they were saying like because you know they're really not superior. You know, white people is really scared. It's really white fear, not really white supremacy. They know they're not superior because they say you know genetically our melanin make us superheroes.
Yeah, because I don't. I mean,
which is also a belief system.
belief system, right? At the end of the day, it's still a belief system. You gotta really. It's a belief system, and belief systems, especially for a person like me, is hard. It's hard to convince me because belief systems come from religion. Belief systems come from religion, so it's going to be very, very. And then that whole concept of superiority comes from religion, also. That's a caste system that comes from damn religion.
But and then I think black people probably do have to wake up from that because that's also ties into the law of assumption.
Right. And religion's been
deep. Like yeah.
Absolutely. And religion's been doing that forever and a day. And again, I don't believe none of that shit. You know, it's a belief system. People can argue it all day, and actually Yanga had some good examples, great examples, but I just wasn't convinced. The burden of proof lies on the person making the claim. If you make a claim, if you say white supremacy, you're making a claim. And you're claiming that white people are superior. There's no way around that based on the definition that I saw.
I can't help you, Yanga. You had to come up here and start talking again. I don't know. The link is out there. I got the link pinned. Hold on, did I pin it?
Again, if Yanga gets up here, it's up to you to be convinced. I won't be convinced. Like I said, because he shot some of the best stuff. I mean, the best person to argue that is Yanga, and if Yanga can't do it, nobody can do it.
Because Yanga is very intelligent. Yanga is very intelligent.
And he's very Yanga's very intelligent, and he's very what's the word I'm looking for? He's very coercive. He's very coercive. He's very coercive, but no, with the white supremacy, yeah. With the white supremacy thing, I wasn't buying it. At the end of the day, you got to buy that. You got to buy that, and I wasn't buying it.
Like even when black people get into white people getting more time, and like you can make an argument about what about incarceration? Do you think incarceration affect black people more, right?
I mean, you can make that
racism, right?
But I still don't. But again, based on the definition, it's a belief that they're superior.
Right.
And again, I don't. And then again, I can go to the trailer park and show where these people are inferior in their dental hygiene. They're inferior in their. So many ways. And you got a whole trailer park full of white people. So if that theory is true, or that belief is true, that means those people are supposed to be superior over me. Now, is there a point in history where that was plausible? A person can make that argument. But as far as in our lifetime, living today, right now, can you point to it? No, you cannot point to it. No, sir. No, ma'am.
So
No.
you was so when I so you basically agree with me that you think it's mostly black people's at the bottom. It's our fault, right?
So it goes on each individual case, and if that person is not, I mean, yeah, I would have to agree with you on that. Yeah. And I know it's not a popular opinion. I know people gonna make videos about it and all
He
that.
told black
You
people to
know,
pull them up by their bootstraps.
well,
You
think
believe in
about
the
it.
bootstraps.
Okay, let me show you mathematically why that's not sound. Okay, so let me ask you a question. There's more white people in the country than black people, right?
Right.
So we make up a smaller percentage than white people, but you have a good number of black billionaires, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you even have a larger number of poor white people.
Mm.
You see how the math is just did there?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're less, we're not supposed to be even having black billionaires or black millionaires or black, whatever.
Damn.
It's
True.
supposed to go to those damn white people in the trailer parks. So if that was true, white supremacy, there should be no rich billionaire black people. And there should be no poor white people based on this superiority logic. There should be no black people getting PhDs and master degrees and all that shit. There should be no black people. There should be no white people being incarcerated. How about that? I mean, there's so many examples. Like I said, I'm just debunking their belief system. Again, the burden of proof. A person might listen to me say, "Oh, black sun sound crazy." No, the burden of proof lies on you. The person who says white supremacy is making the claim.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not making the claim. Again, because I know you're in the metaphysics. If I have a pink unicorn in the trunk of my car that spits out $5 bills, is the burden of proof lie on me to prove that, or the burden of proof lie on you to disprove that?
You definitely gotta prove that because I want some of that money.
Right. I'm sure you want to see the pink unicorn also spitting up the money, right?
Yes. I want the money mostly. Fuck the unicorn.
Right. So it's not your job to disprove that. Oh, he said the unicorn. He said her.
He messing with you. He said, "Get that unicorn out the refrigerator."
See, I didn't have to prove that. I didn't have to prove nothing to your son. Your son just believed. See how that works? And that's how people react to stuff. That's how people act with white supremacy. They just run. Your son just ran with the pink unicorn. That's how people run with white supremacy. Tell your son thank you. What's your son's name?
What'd you say?
Tell your son I said thank you.
Oh, Black Son said thank you. They did.
He just proved what people be doing white supremacy. They hear it and they run with it. So your son heard the pink unicorn. He just heard it and he took off with it. Yeah, doing the same thing your son just did.
And he was just playing. They be there.
Okay. Well, I'm glad he was just playing.
But I think listen. I think even as a discussion, I think even reparations as a discussion, I feel like black people mess it up. Because even as a discussion, they don't get involved. They'd be like, "Oh, it's a handout." They don't realize what it is, and they're ignorant to that. Like, I feel like that's the issue. Because if you can't have it as a discussion, I feel like that's an important discussion.
Well, people who shoot down reparations are the ones with a defeatist attitude. Those are the ones, who basically, it's kind of frustrating in some cases talking about reparations with some black people, especially the ones who talk against it and look at it as a handout. It's really, I don't even entertain them people because they really don't, like you said, they don't understand it. And so I try not to just even further entertain them. If they can't understand that it's not a handout, then we don't even have to have that conversation because I'm not gonna spend all my time trying to convince you that it's not a handout. It's restitution. And if
Right.
you don't, if you're a grown ass person and don't know that, then I really
I
it's
feel
not
like that's. I feel like that. I feel like that belief system holds us back. Is going to hold us back as a people because even if you want some divestment shit, like like MD said, we can get our money and go our separate ways, but people don't see it that way.
right,
People, no matter what they believe in, no matter what their religion, they just have this ignorance towards it. I'm like, man, we as black people, we got to get on that bandwagon, and get involved in that conversation versus, and then even the people who do believe in it, they sitting there bitching about, gold bullion and all this other shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, like, are you gonna throw your check into the wind? Like, is you gonna like rip it up if white people give you a check? No, you're not. You gonna go cash that check and be on your merry way. So that's weird as a debate as well. When black people get into that, I still want my 40 acres and a mule and all this
right.
other shit. I'm like, that would be nice, but you got black people that will stand strong on that. I'm like, we don't have time to be arguing with white people about our land and shit. Like,
Right.
and it, I don't know. It's just really weird. It just gets to be really frustrating,
So
arguing these things about what's advantageous to black people,
well, I think so what you're saying, like some people want monetary and then some people want land and some people, I hear what you're saying. Um,
No,
damn.
the people who want the land, they want the gold and the land. They want both at the same damn time. I'm like, bruh, if they give us anything, I'll be shocked. Like,
Right. I got you on that. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I don't think the fact that black people isn't saying that too, it's just very weird. I mean, I hate to be that person that feel like, to feel like that, but it's the truth. They've been refusing it all this time to give us anything for what our ancestors went through.
Right.
Everybody else got shit, but we just sitting here looking stupid. And black people like, I want my land. It's like, my nigga, like what? like, just let's at least, you know, um see if we gonna even ask for this shit, because whenever y'all go amongst the Supreme Court, y'all start demanding gold. The goddamn Moors fuck it up with their goddamn fezzes on, they goddamn KFC chicken bucket hats and shit. They get on
Right.
my goddamn nerves. You feel me? And those is the people with their tinfoil hats on. Like, they like, oh, if something happened and I need my gold bullion and shit. And I'm like, bro, like, the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Mm.
you're not gonna be able to use your gold. Like, you're just not.
Well, maybe they're planning for something else because apparently that gold bullion it has to fit a system that's still established. So they're not actually believing.
They're Tyrones, and they planning on turning it into a gold chain. I know a Tyrone when I see one.
Right.
It's like, no. Because they talk about like, oh, what happens with the American dollar. You really think you're
Mhm.
gonna be able to trade that goddamn gold with what? With what? It's
Right.
over, man.
Right. I
Uh-huh.
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So you're saying that it's a
If if
waste.
you if you understand, like, if you really understand the basis of economics, and you understand that if anything was some type of catastrophe was to happen,
Right.
and people want to hold on to like these big ass gold, whatever the fuck, you're not gonna be able to do anything with that. You're just gonna be fucked over with just pretty ass gold. Like,
Yeah, but I think what they're striving for. I think what they're striving for GTO is okay. So the goal is supposed to have a standard across the world. So even if America falls somewhere like Italy or
right.
Belgium or France, it'll still hold value even somewhere in China. So it's universally it's accepted amongst other countries. So if
Right.
America falls, then you can always run to another country and it'll still have value. I think that's what they're counting on.
Right.
Which
But
is a stretch.
okay, so how do you get to that country with the gold? I'm confused.
Well, no. That's why I said it's kind of there's a lot of things that are not taken into consideration. I agree with that. I agree
I'm
that
I,
you need a bigger plan. You basically need a whole you need a plan because like you said, you're traveling with gold, and then who's to say
that's
nobody will
messy.
rob you, and what I'm saying. Yeah, there's a lot to consider. So
Yeah, because if I catch you with that gold, he's like, no, let me.
well, the foreigners might even take the gold and not give you what you asked for and disappear you. So yeah, it's a lot to consider. It's a
Yeah,
lot to consider. So no, I mean he would, and you might put yourself in danger because now everybody know you got the gold. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's not.
you heard your shit, black son.
Huh?
All right, I'm back. I don't know what y'all back. If y'all can hear.
Well, yeah. We were just talking about gold. The gold, like if a person takes okay, if America falls, they can take the gold. And I was telling GTO, it'll still be worth something, but you have to take other things into consideration. Like somebody might try to rob you. Somebody, how you gonna travel with the gold, and who's to say the
How you gonna
government?
convert the gold into whatever so that way you can get your ticket, your plane ticket? I don't understand.
So what way are we talking about the U.S. falling, economically or just altogether?
I guess economically. Oh well, I mean, what are you saying, GTO?
Like we're talking about like how black people just so hell bent on getting this gold in instead of money for reparations, and I'm like, well, okay, if America falls economically, what is your real plan? Like, how are you going to get out the country with this gold? Like, how are you going to get on a plane with fucking gold? Like, how much gold is it talking about? Like, are you gonna put it in a duffel bag? Like, are you gonna put it in a fucking sea chest? Like, what's the fucking sea treasure chest or whatever? A
Yeah,
pirate chest? What the fuck are you gonna do? Like, how?
Well, here's the thing. So can the U.S. fall economically? Yeah, they can. Will they fall militarily? No, I don't believe so. So who's to say if the dollar really like falls? Who's to say the U.S. just can't conquer who's in control of the standard of the gold and change that? So it
right,
really don't matter that. You know what I mean?
right.
That's what I was telling Kofi. I was telling Kofi, you understand? Gold in terms.
You underwater, sir?
Oh well, my bad. Hold on.
Under the sea, under the sea. But yeah, like it's just the gold thing is killing me right now. I'm tired of people saying it. It's getting old now.
I mean, I mean, you
Not
bring
gonna
up.
take your funk ass on no plane with no goddamn gold. I just don't see
I
it.
mean, you,
I mean, think about it. Even if you had a whole bunch of money, like you better
right.
put that shit on a credit card, or I
Yeah,
mean, a debit card, or something.
yeah, that's true. Okay, Emmy came back. Hold on, let's see if he makes it back.
Now,
Makes it back.
no.
Did he make it back? Slayer. Okay, I think we'll give him a minute. Oh, that's my internet acting up? Yeah,
I
my
mean, you sound good. You sound fine.
oh, I do.
I
Okay,
can't even hear MD.
yeah,
Can
if
you
you
hear?
would,
Yeah. Oh, I can hear you now.
yeah.
No. So what I was saying, you putting just my faith in gold or in the
Oh,
to say the value of gold can't change. That's all I was saying.
did you hear that? MD, you breaking up again? Damn. Shit.
We can't hear MD at all.
Yeah, I think in a bad area. Damn.
Right.
Damn, I wanted to hear what he had to say too, man. I guess damn.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I remember he was talking about it with Kofi or whatever. Because I forgot what he had said about the gold. About conquering. What he said? Conquering another country. What?
Yeah. He said, okay, if the American dollar fall and then whatever country accepts the gold standard, we have a military to just go take over that country. If we
Goddamn.
got to that point.
Goddamn. I ain't even think about this shit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, America.
All right, what about now? Can I be heard now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, so all I was saying was you putting so much stock in gold, so much faith in gold, so much faith in the dollar being devalued. Who's not to say that the value of gold will change at any point in time?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I was saying in synopsis.
Yeah. And I don't think Kofi ever answered that question, but yeah. Hopefully listen to this show and how, come with an answer one day, because I know he's gonna listen to the show.
You can't go based off like what it is now, because we're talking about in complete chaos and turmoil, like what's gonna happen.
Exactly. If it's total chaos, what you think gonna happen to that gold?
She's gonna disappear.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's gonna disappear.
And
that's why
the more and more people that buy gold, the more and the more the value is going to go down.
Yep. Good point. Yeah. Damn. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Telling Mad Max it ain't gonna matter anyway. We're gonna be trading furs and skins and shit.
Niggas gonna be bartering bottles of water and shit.
Who was Bartertown?
Niggas gonna have a toilet paper, go be dealing toilet paper like they drug dealing and shit. Toilet paper gonna be weed prices and shit. Fucking dead.
No, so back to my point before I left to go take a shower. All I was saying to Yanga, and like I said, I think if we had some type of commonality at the end of the day, white supremacy in itself is not the system.
Right.
The system cannot be changed. With that logic, white supremacy, like Brother Mike said, will always be because you can't change the system. That's a falsehood. White supremacy is an ideology. Ideologies come and go within the system that is the government of the United States.
Right.
Do I agree that white supremacy was it instilled within the government? Hell yeah, it was. You know what I mean? But ideologies are there to instill a certain mindset within the system, whether it be white supremacy, black supremacy, LGBTQ, immigrant, whatever the situation may be.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm telling you is our ideology, or the ideology of black empowerment, is not present within the system. That's what needs to change. If you don't think that can change, hey, black land it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm telling you, there is the possibility that it can change. If you're gonna have a group think of total liberation in the terms of leaving U.S., just think what you could do if you have group think in the total liberation within the U.S. I think we could change the world. That's just me.
Absolutely. Well, not only can we change the world, we have changed the world. We set the standard of freedom really high in America, and that was off the backs of African Americans, not of all white people, off of white folks, these so-called white supremacists. That was us. We set the highest standard. Now everybody wants a piece of it, of every goddamn country, China, Iran, wherever. I mean, you name a country that damn appreciates American freedom, and I will show you where your ancestors, MD, and your ancestors, GTO, benefited. Help make that happen. So I mean, black land. Why move to black land when we made strides? It's been shown through the civil rights era, through the Black Power era, we've shown that changes have been made. You know, but we're gonna leave all this hard work to go struggle even some more under some black utopic cult member? No, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
And get this, black son, get this. You're not leaving to be under a government. You leaving to be under an ideology.
Yeah,
And
right,
but yet you complain about the ideology that's already here within the government.
right. That's why I said, is black oppression better than a white oppression? That's always been my question.
Who's to say? And
But
remember what I said. Ideology is ever changing.
yeah, yeah.
So
That's how they.
if your government is not based on anything constitutional and it's based on the actual ideology, I'm gonna be living through the ebbs and flows of the ideology as
Right,
it goes through the ebbs and flows. That's
right.
not a government.
No, no, that's not a government. It's trying to interpret how you know what? Let me not say the name. How Whoopi Goldberg feels at that time, at that particular time, I guess. Based on somebody's interpretation. So yeah, no, I can't go nowhere without a written constitution, bro, because that ain't nothing guaranteed, man. You know, at least with the Constitution, we're guaranteed inalienable rights. You know, Stevia might feel one way one day and feel another way another day. I don't, you know, but you got to go based on a person's interpretation because Whoopi Goldberg's not going to be allowed. The real Whoopi Goldberg's not going to be allowed there. Her statue will be allowed there, but she's not allowed there. So now we got to go based on the interpretation of that statue.
Ain't that fucked up?
I mean, it's crazy, right? The real Whoopi will be killed in Wakanda.
But why they keep trying to hide that they're gonna kill people? That's another thing about black men. They keep lying saying they're not gonna kill people, and they is. My stomach hurts.
Americans kidnapped, Mexico found dead, and 2 found alive. Oh shit!
What happened?
Hey, did you get that on your phone or did you get that on your computer, Black Son? Because I wanted to pull that article up.
Okay, yeah. Let me hold on. I got it on my hold on. Let me pull it up on my computer. I just saw it on my phone. Let me pull it up on the computer. Let me go to Facebook. Yeah. We're gonna pull that shit up. Yeah, them cartels, boy. Shit. You talk about Mad Max land. Yeah, they doing it. But see, that's why shit, that's why I don't there because I be following these cartels, man. Shit. Let me go to the messenger. Give me 1 second. I'll pull it right on up. Okay, here we go. Let me pull that up. Boom. Okay, so it's ready to go. It's ready to go.
Okay, yeah. If you can share your screen, hopefully it's big enough. I'll read it, but hopefully it's big enough. If not, then I just because I know the gist of it.
Okay, let me share screen. Window, no, entire screen. Boom and share, and then boom. Okay, y'all see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me.
Yeah. Two Americans kidnapped in Mexico found dead and 2 alive. Officials say.
Damn. Okay.
So basically, if don't nobody know what's going on, that this happened in the span of a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
So it was 4 black people. I believe it was one
shit.
female and 3 dudes. They went from Florence, South Carolina, which is like east of Colombia.
Yeah.
And they went down to Mexico so the girl could get a tummy tuck. First they said it was a BBL, but it wasn't a BBL. It was a tummy tuck. She was going down to Mexico to get a tummy tuck, and the cartel basically set up a barricade on the highway and killed the 2 dudes. Killed the 2 dudes and kidnapped the other 2, I guess for ransom or whatever. I don't know how. Yeah. Maybe this article will tell how.
Okay.
How they found the other. I don't, because I haven't even looked that deep into it yet.
Oh shit! Hold on. Let me scroll down. It says, okay. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it, but it's way too small. I can't
Oh, hold
read
on.
that.
Let me see if I could. Hold on. Let me see if I could. Make it get bigger. Hold on. Let
And
me see.
these were 4 black folks. Like these
Yeah.
was like niggas at the end of the day
Damn.
from
How's
South
that?
Carolina.
How's that?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. So let me
Let me
back.
see.
Okay. Okay. So let me get
Yeah,
back.
back up. Yeah, scroll back up some.
Okay. Okay. Let me scroll back. Okay. Boom.
All right,
Okay.
right there it says
Right there. Okay.
CNN. 2 of the 4 Americans kidnapped by armed gunmen in Mexico border city of Matamoros on Friday were found dead. So they was
And,
missing that. They just found them today.
yeah.
On Friday were found dead and 2 were found alive on Tuesday.
Oh
U.S. and
shit.
Mexican officials said. Shahid Woodard and Zendale Brown were found dead. Those were the 2 people that they killed.
Damn.
A U.S. official familiar with the ongoing investigation told CNN their bodies will be examined by Mexican authorities prior to their remains being turned over to the U.S. government, the official said. Now, why wouldn't they allow the U.S. custom agency to do the autopsy if they were American citizens?
Right.
That already right there sounds fishy to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like the situation with the girl that got beat to death
Yeah.
a couple
Down.
months ago. That was
That's
from
right.
Charlotte.
Yep.
Like why are U.S. officials allowing these Mexican officials to conduct these autopsies and come up with their report, knowing that it's a foreign investigation?
Right. Right.
You know that don't make no sense to me. But
No, I
in
don't.
any event, let me see. Latavia Washington McGee, that was the girl that was going to go get the tummy tuck. A mother of 6,
Damn.
and Eric Williams survived the ordeal.
Mm.
Actually, I saw the video earlier on Twitter. It's kind of disturbing, but it is a video out there of it. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Oh damn.
Like you could see the cartel dude like dragging the other 2 dudes they had them all on the pickup truck and drove off. Like the 2 people that survived, and then the 2 dead people, they were dead on the truck. They was all together on the back of a pickup truck. But in any event, the ordeal, according to the official, they were taken to a Texas hospital for treatment and observation. A Mexican government official said Washington McGee was found uninjured and Williams suffered a bullet wound to the leg.
Yeah.
The official indicated their families have been notified. One person has been detained in connection to the incident. I can't fucking, what is that? Tamaulipas Governor Americo Villarreal
Yeah. Yeah.
said, but officials would not confirm whether the person is related to a criminal organization. Now, why not?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why won't you relay that information? Obviously, they were in the video. The video that I saw, the dude had on like a tack vest. I ain't necessarily saying it was bulletproof, but it was a tactical vest he had on.
Right. Oh shit.
You
Yeah.
know what I
Why?
mean? And standing with an AK-47. Like, who doing that out in broad daylight? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So I mean, some of the things that I've heard, like maybe they was going down there to like do a drug deal. Bro, these some niggas from South Carolina. They ain't got no connections like that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, what's the reason of having one girl that was supposed to be going down there to go get a tummy tuck and then 3 dudes? For what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Another thing was saying maybe she got set up. Like, cause they were saying that she was corresponding with this doctor online.
Right.
Like what? Like, and that go, you know, now I'm about to pull a Trevor. What's the obsession with going to so much extremes to go get BBLs and tummy tuck? I don't get it.
Right. Right.
To the point where you correspond with somebody you don't know, you know, you ain't verified their identity or nothing.
No. No. Not at all. Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where you drive all the way from South Carolina. Now they drove. They didn't fly. They
They
drove
drove. Right. They drove.
from Florence, South Carolina, all the way to Mexico.
Yeah, that's suspicious in itself. They driving that far too, man. That's a drive. Shit. That's more than a 16-hour drive.
Like crazy as
God
hell.
damn. God damn.
Yeah, that's yeah, something.
So yeah, I wanted to bring that out when I saw it earlier. When I was talking to GTO earlier, like this is crazy.
Yeah.
And now it's becoming something common with these women going down to Mexico and doing this stuff. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? You can't afford Dr. Miami. The ass ain't fat enough for that, I guess.
Right.
Well, the money ain't fat enough.
Yeah.
Child, these women better love themselves. Like I can't.
Well,
I don't
first of
know.
all,
I'm thinking all the right places, so I don't know.
even if they don't get cornered by the cartel, they risk an infection. I mean, you risk an infection. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you could risk an infection here in Florida too. But goddamn, you
I was
risk.
just gonna say that you're gonna make it even worse though.
Yeah, you risk an
Well,
infection, man.
at least in Florida, your family can get a lawsuit out of it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Ain't no
yeah.
lawsuits in Mexico.
No, hell no. Uh-uh.
God
So
damn.
I
God
mean,
damn.
it's crazy to me that these women will go to such extremes. For like, it's crazy to me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that is extreme. Yeah.
And
You
like,
know,
listen,
just to be slim in the waist and
women who
thick in the,
built right be trying to warn the women too. Like it's not all it's cracked up to be anyway, because all men do is sexualize your body everywhere you go. So men think they're entitled to your body. I be trying to tell them they don't be listening to me, man. They want to go get the BBLs. I be trying to spread this message. There's somebody
well,
who
maybe
got the
that's what
Sarah
they want.
Bartman butt. Somebody with a Sarah Bartman butt. Like I just be trying to warn them.
Maybe
It's for
that's what they
real.
want.
It's not cool having this though. Men don't respect you. All they do is sexualize you, unless you just want that type of into that type of field, like you into prostitution. There's no reason for you to have this. Like, I mean, this is not, you know, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Even on the other side, even if you don't get a disease or get an infection or get sick or you make it past the cartel and shit, like. Even on the other side, a lot of women regret it and they end up getting it taken out and they end up going through a depression because they find out that, it's a worse response from the men because they don't show no respect.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's messed up. Like I said, I mean, I could only imagine if they had something like geared toward men. You know what I'm saying?
What? What do you
like,
mean? You heard about
like,
what's
go
his
ahead.
name? Batman Cavo. He said he got a tummy tuck, and he got his abs done. The rapper.
Oh, that's right. They got the fake abs too. Yep, I forgot about that. Yep.
Oh, he got a fake ass too. Oh, I ain't know
No,
that.
no, no,
Oh,
no.
I
Abs,
thought you said fake ass. Oh,
No, no, stomach,
I was like, hold
yeah.
on, what? Batman
Damn,
Cavo.
you really got BBL too?
When I did a live on it, I joked about how he said he got his abs done. I said he had a BBL, knowing damn well he didn't get no goddamn BBL. But it wasn't he talking about. He just they was leaning on him in the manosphere because he said he spent $12K on a girl, and I was like, that's that man business. I don't know.
Yeah, it ain't tricking if you got it. That's the way I look at it.
I mean, it
But
seemed like he got it.
I mean, I would think.
He probably spending old money from that song he did with Chief Keef. That's my shit.
So yeah, at the end of the day, like I was saying, like I think like women really need to start reevaluating the image that they projecting and how it's affecting others to
Yeah,
go through such extreme. Because people with money ain't got to go to Mexico and get these things done. They going to Dr. Miami. You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Yep.
So
And
so
also
women
look at the fact that
don't
they're
have to go.
regretting it, the celebrities.
Well, that ain't putting no influence on these people that's influenced by the celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like this a growing phenomenon.
Yeah, it
I mean,
is.
dozens of women dying every year
Yeah.
through bot surgeries in Mexico, and the majority
Hell,
of them is black women.
hell, they died here. Hell, Kanye
I
West.
blame the black men. It's your fault.
Huh?
It's your fault. Yeah, it's your fault. It's like no. It's like no,
I
like
can't blame for
Black
that.
Sun Sam. It's
Yeah, nah, I can't take away that one, dude. No.
Black Sun said no.
Mm,
MD, it's your fault.
Yeah, you gonna have to explain that.
yeah.
So are you saying? So are you saying this is a projection of the way we view y'all? Like we want the fat ass. You know what I'm saying? We want the cute in the face, thick in the waist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that could be
So
an
are y'all
issue. I don't
project
think it's an
because
issue.
I don't think it's
well,
an
no,
issue with you
because
personally.
according to hip hop culture now, y'all run shit. So what? We ain't in no position. We ain't in no position to dictate how y'all look.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah,
So no, I would have gave that to you maybe 10, 15 years ago.
yeah.
Mm,
But now y'all in control.
true.
You know what I'm saying? Like we
I
just
don't
got
even
finished talking
understand what
last
it's
week about the boss bitches and all of that.
Yeah, yep.
which
Like y'all got the juice now.
I
We ain't
think
got
that's
it.
a misconception too about the boss bitches because boss also means like exceptional and amazing. And I think that's what women also talking about. I think people
I,
take that literally.
well, again, that goes to the culture. That goes to the culture. Y'all can do some of the most outlandish shit, and it will be called exceptional by mainstream culture. I'm dead at it's true.
But like
Am I
that
lying?
also ties into what Yanga was saying about niggerism and what niggerism truly is. Like it's something that's out of the ordinary. That's amazing. That it's our superpowers. I
I mean,
mean,
y'all can get away right now in society. Y'all can damn near get away with murder.
look what that man said. That said he can skeet any woman. He basically just said that it's okay for us to murder our babies. Well, I don't look at abortion as murder, but you know what I mean. You know, you know how he was talking shit. You seen it, right? You seen it,
You
Black
talking about
Son?
Sanchez?
I ain't seen it.
No,
Are you talking
no,
about
it wasn't
Sanchez?
just on Sanchez, but that dude went viral though. Everybody was talking about that shit though, not just Sanchez. All right, and so it was this dude. He had on a blue hoodie, and he was on the video. He said he can ski in any woman he want to, and he don't have to take care of the baby. And he said the woman should should adhere to what he's saying because after he skied up in her, he said he gonna try to offer to pay for an abortion, and if she don't get the abortion, that's on her. And so I was just like, what? Wasn't everybody was agreeing with this man? I said, y'all the same niggas who say abortion is murder and black women should stop murdering their babies. So what the hell just happened? Y'all always talking about nation building and how black women kill their babies, but look at this nigga and y'all up here agreeing with him. I mean, Black Son, is that not hypocrisy? I mean,
Again, what? I'm still lost because
this
they talk about nation building. What you talking about the manosphere? Talking about nation building?
listen, he confused. He said, "Listen, when they want to cause confusion and they want to down a black woman, they say, oh, y'all shouldn't be killing these babies, y'all murderers, right?' But this man said he can skeet in any woman, and he going to tell a lady, you go ahead." Gigi said the caption got me crying. Right, I know, but no, he said after I skeet up in her and she pregnant, she better go get that abortion or she gonna be left, with the responsibility of raising a child by herself. So I'm like,
So
why is he encouraging murdering the babies y'all just got on black women for murdering our babies? So what's going on?
are you telling me that the men in the manosphere condone this guy, or what? I'm confused.
They love this dude because he's saying what
Oh,
they thinking, even though they make it seem like an abortion is a problem. amongst black women. Like when it, like when it, like when they want to degrade the black women for the decisions that we make because we don't want to be burdened with motherhood by ourselves because they keep saying they go fuck them kids and we
Right.
do what the fuck we want and be like fuck the fetus and be like get us the fetus. They say be toxic. But here go this man encouraging an abortion,
Right.
encouraging birth control, which we black women keep saying that shit fuck up our bodies and we don't believe in birth control. You know, black people are the most conservative people ever. Um,
Right. Right.
they gonna big up this man and they gonna put him on a pedestal like, oh yeah, you know. But I'm like, y'all just was saying that we wasn't shit for murdering the baby. So which one is it?
Oh, I see what you're saying. So they okay, gotcha. Okay, okay, yeah, they wrong for that because yeah, you can't
Sir, you
just
can put on a condom. And sir, when them 7 kids garnished, he got 7 kids. He said he had sex with over 100 women, just busting nuts in them.
right.
And he said he don't care. He said he gonna continue busting nuts in women.
Well, to that, to put a reverse on it, condoms damage men body.
Oh God.
I mean, if you're gonna use that logic,
How you say that?
what do you mean?
How you
How?
say that? How?
Late, late, latex, and especially the powdered chemical within the
Yeah,
latex, it's harmful.
yeah, the
Oh
spermicide. Yeah,
God.
And they actually say the spermicide in within the condom over the long run causes impotence. That's what they say.
mm,
It causes what?
impotent.
Impotence. You can't
Yeah.
get up.
Oh, I didn't know that. Somebody said stay celibate. Did you say stay celibate?
Hey, that's always an option. It ain't like it ain't. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, just the same arguments that you can use, men can use.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, what are we doing here? Or should
Man.
or should or should we just be skeeting responsibly?
I'm with that. I'm with that.
He
Yeah.
said he gonna keep doing it. He said hundreds of women. He's trying.
I mean, but that's one
He
person.
said he barely got to know the woman too. He said he was just wasn't shit.
But that's one person though. You know what I mean?
It's too many people agree with that asshole.
Mm.
I'm gonna
I
stay
don't even
toxic.
know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't either.
What's his name?
I don't know. He's a dude in a blue hoodie.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
I don't know.
Sound like
That's
somebody
why people
trying to get.
gotta get checked out. And I'm not talking about the raw rack checkout. I'm talking about the real checkout.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to realize, man, a lot of these people do outrageous stuff for clicks and views and internet fame and all that. You can't believe half the stuff these people be saying.
You're right, Juju. I mean, you're right. Don't none of that shit got nothing to do with SED. You know what I mean? So you're
Right.
right.
That's one thing that I'm like, nigga, you ready to catch AIDS. Fuck.
And especially when you in these populated areas like Juju, you in New York,
Oh
GTO,
yeah,
you in Baltimore. Hell, we in Atlanta. Trust me, we know. You know what I'm saying?
yep. Hmm.
So yeah, I mean that's a whole different animal. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yes, boy. But
So yeah, I mean yeah, you're absolutely right.
I already told you about my friend that's annoying the nutty buddy that she's sleeping with. That shit was pissing me off.
What happened? Wait a minute. Hold on. What? What? Juju, jump on because I already know she gonna type something. I'm not gonna get it. I already
I'm
know.
not even talking to Gigi. I'm talking to MD. So we were
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
earlier.
no, no, no. I'm just saying. I already know Juju gonna drop something in the link. I'm not gonna understand. So let me just drop a link for her. She gonna say
I got
something.
the link pin.
Oh, okay, okay.
She
Oh,
should
okay,
see
cool.
it, but you
Okay.
can go ahead and drop it because you know some people really don't. Because I'd be
Okay.
surprised y'all don't do that because y'all be dropping the link like a motherfucker, like
Yeah.
like we in a beef
Yeah,
section and
no,
shit.
but I'll be on the phone most of the time. A lot of times, I'll be on the phone more. Man, I get most of my show ideas when I be in the truck, man. But I wish I can get them here at the house. By the time I get to the house, I be tired. Shit.
You right, Juju. Black folk don't like to go to the doctor, but if they scared enough, they'll take their ass on to the doctor. I'm telling you,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
man. I remember I thought I was burning one time. I was scared as hell. I had man, my pee was burning so bad I had to get drunk just to pee. I was like, yeah, I gotta go to the doctor, man. Come to find out, I had a urinary tract infection.
Yep. EGI.
I was like,
Oh
oh
my
man,
god.
it was like a weight. I was like, urinary tract. I didn't, I knew what a urinary tract infection was.
You ain't know
So
it could get that bad.
yeah, but I was like, boy, I don't want to never have a urinary tract infection ever again.
Yep. Got to drink the water, man. Got to drink the water, MD. Got to drink that agua.
Boy, god dang.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
they
this nigga
said,
talking about he went to get
yeah,
drunk
you
just
can
to
get
pee.
that. You can
I'm
get that
I
from
had
fucking
to
drink.
get
dead.
drunk.
Yeah.
Trifling
I
ass nigga.
had to drink a six pack every night just to pee. I would
You
hold
know
my
that
pee
shit in
all
your
day
birth
long.
chart, right? You know that
I
shit in
used to
your birth
hold
chart.
my pee all day. I'm talking about. I
Oh,
get up. I'll take it in the morning because I ain't had no choice.
yeah.
So I pee in the morning. I used to hold my pee all
Oh,
day long
shit. Damn.
because
What the
I
fuck
was
is
that
going on?
Nah,
man
MG
because
was
it hurt.
drinking. Oh, MG was drinking. I already know he was drinking. I already know that.
I would get home. I would drink a six pack of beer just to
Yep.
pee.
Yep.
What the hell?
I was like,
Oh
boy,
my
this is some
god.
bullshit.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. All because MG wasn't drinking no water. That's all you had to do. Drink some water, man. And that shit. Yeah.
Lord
That
have
people
mercy.
I was like, no, like when I drunk the six pack, it stung a little, but not as much.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I would drink a six pack literally every night
Oh yeah.
until they gave me antibiotics
Yep.
at the doctor.
Don't tell me no more. Ah! I can't.
I was like, whoo, god dang.
I can't. Ew.
My granddad, I remember my granddad, he passed a kidney stone.
Oh shit. Ooh,
And he would literally be in the bathroom screaming.
yeah,
I'm talking about like a 12-year-old girl.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Kidney stones.
I was like, yeah, I don't want no kidney stone either. I was like, yeah, I'm straight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I was
Yeah,
like, I
that.
am straight.
Yeah, kidney stones.
Woo.
Yeah,
Who's
I've
hot?
heard some horror stories about those. So,
My
man,
mother
Yeah,
got them.
they say on the pain, because you know it's a pain scale for men and it's separate for women. They say that's the highest pain scale is
For
passing a
me.
kidney stone for a man. Yeah.
damn.
What? Oh
Yeah,
my god.
they say it's worse than like gonorrhea. Like it ain't that type of. They say it's bad. You know what I mean?
Try to
Because you
have
got
a
to think
baby.
you literally
Baby.
got a stone
Yep.
like
Pushing through your.
passing through your urethra. Like that. It
Oh,
don't nothing supposed to be going in there. You
oh,
know what I'm saying?
oh,
Yeah, he'd be in there screaming. I'm talking about screaming
I can't.
just
Mm-mm.
to pee.
Mm.
Actually, he the one that told me to get drunk before he pee, because that's what he used to do.
Mm.
That's too much.
He was like drink, and that's what he did. But he was still screaming.
Oh my god.
I was like,
Mm.
yeah,
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Whew.
yeah. What do I need to do now to prevent a kidney stone? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause boy, while you was in there, I don't know what the hell. Dead
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say kidney stone is the worst pain for a man.
Mm-hmm.
Worst pain.
MD made me grab a cup of water. Right.
Death will be a mercy to you.
I got my water right here. I ain't playing.
Yeah, the urinary tract infection ain't no joke. Like, boy, I'm talking about, man, I was sweating.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, God damn, man. No joke at all.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but horror stories about kidney stones. Nothing but bad things, man. That story you just told. Yeah, I've never heard of them. Yeah, it's all been bad, man. All been bad and
Yeah,
painful. All of it. Yeah.
kidney stone ain't no joke.
That shit. Now listen. If you had to go vegan to prevent that, I'm sure you would. I'm sure you'll give up
Yeah,
your tomahawk steak.
man.
Listen.
My granddad was like, man, he was like, shit, I was contemplating cutting it off. I
Oh,
was like, I don't blame you. The way you were screaming, I don't blame you.
Oh shit.
Just go and go unit at this point.
I did not know that was common in Thailand for wives to do that to their cheating husbands casually. Did you know that?
That's what it is.
And then the ducks be up there eating their penises. That's why the men say, I gotta get home before the ducks come for the feeding.
What?
Now I know in a lot of African countries. So I be watching those videos where like I don't know what they put something on the man or the woman, I don't know, and they get stuck together in the bed. What are they
Yeah,
using?
yeah,
What
I've
do
heard
they
of
What?
that.
use?
What you talking about? Huh?
So the wife will put something on the man's genitals. I don't know when she do this. I don't know how,
Probably when
but
you sleep.
he'll go and cheat, and then he'll get stuck inside the other woman.
Yep, yep, I've seen that too. Yep,
Oh, I haven't heard that.
yeah, yeah, it's on the
I'm
internet.
like,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Like, how did that happen? You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Mm. I gotta
Juju,
find
do
out what
you
that is.
know
I gotta find out what that
you
is.
West African? What y'all be using? Yeah, I done seen several videos like that.
yeah, I have too. I have too, man. And then now the people on the video said it's some type of witchcraft or voodoo, but no, I don't believe that. It's some type of chemical or something, powder or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah,
Where the
Shit,
dude
it's a
like literally
combination of both.
bonded
What are y'all
inside.
talking about?
Yeah,
That's
I'm like,
unique.
what
It's a
the hell?
combination of both. That's mixing the physical with the witchcraft. That's witchcraft too. Poisoning people and shit. Witchcraft.
right. Yeah, well, that's what they say in the video. But yeah, I'm just like I'm like BMD. I'm like, okay, something was put on him while he was asleep, and then like you said, and you go out and yeah, man, there has to be a scientific explanation.
What is kissy? It's in kid. What is that? See, Juju, you got to come up here.
Yeah, you gotta come up here because I don't know what the hell she's
Yo,
doing.
Juju is fucking dead. Juju don't know nothing about that witchcraft. That's witchcraft. That's part of witchcraft. Certain stuff that's tangible, that's physical, that's witchcraft too.
Kissy
One
magic.
That's
one
what I
one
was trying to
video I
explain
seen
to
it,
MJ.
it was two dudes. One video I seen.
Yep, yep, I seen that one too. Yep, yep, I seen that one too.
I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I told you it's magic. I told you it's half magic. That's magic. Like makeup is magical. Like when women wear the makeup, it's magical. You don't know why y'all like seeing the lips all looking a certain way. You know, magic, shape shifting, spooky. I'm sleepy, y'all. I'm sleepy as
It's all good. You can go to sleep. We'll close it out.
shit. All
Yeah,
right.
Well, we definitely don't deal with witchcraft. I mean, hey, I don't know what you call it.
he
I
big on
just
that.
know I ain't trying to get stuck. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah,
met an Obia witch. That shit is more extreme than voodoo and Ifa put together. They say on certain islands, Obia magic is banned. That's how extreme it is. Y'all know what that is?
mm-mm.
Well, no,
Y'all
where's
never
that
heard of
at?
Obia?
Where's it
That's
at?
because
Yeah,
it's
we
like it's done in the islands. It's like an extreme version of voodoo. It's like more hardcore than voodoo. They say that's the strongest voodoo ever. It's Obia.
Nah, I'm good.
see, I'm crying.
Nah, man.
Dude, you got jokes.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I hear enough clicking in Swahili on dark side. We straight.
Wazungu.
Yeah, it ain't a lot. I mean, it's not really a lot of. Well, not down here at least. It ain't like a lot of South African immigrants like that's down here. Maybe hell, New York got some of everything.
Yeah, probably New York. Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
can
but yeah,
imagine.
it ain't a lot of South African immigrants down
No.
here. Like it's mostly either east or west.
Ethiopian. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
Ethiopians and Somalians in Georgia. They fucking yeah. You're gonna have them everywhere, especially in Clarkston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was up in Minneapolis, man. I ain't never seen so many East Africans in my life, man. For whatever reason, I don't know. They got a presence in Minneapolis like that. I don't know why, but you know, they got
Minneapolis?
gangs and yeah, Minneapolis, yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, you know, they got East African gangs and shit up there.
I can imagine. So
Like the East African Crips and all. I'm like, what the hell?
damn.
It's a lot of East Africans and Southeast Asian up in
Southeast Asia.
Minneapolis. Yeah,
Okay.
like Thai, Laotian, shit like that.
Yep,
For whatever reason, I don't know. I'm like, how the hell y'all end up in Minneapolis?
Is there like factories there or something? I mean, what's the industry of it?
I don't. Well, I remember. So I saw this video when they were talking about the East African gangs, and
yeah,
you know, during the Somali War, like I said, a lot of people just got dispersed in different parts of the country. Like for us, it was Clarkston.
Right, yeah.
During the Somali Wars, they, you know, the government paid for them to go to Clarkston, because you know, if you so you older than me, so you would remember more. But Clarkston used to be a shithole.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it still kind of is a shithole, but
yeah, but it's a different type of shithole. It's a different.
It used to be real bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like basically, the crack era killed Clarkston.
Yep.
So basically, what they did, they put them in that area and let them build it back up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I guess it was, you know, it was certain areas in the country, and one of them was Minneapolis. But in Minneapolis, like I said, they was able to build bigger than what they did down here. Remember, you got Ilhan Omar, that's from Minneapolis. She a congressman now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, they got a big presence up there. Yeah, they got a big ass presence up there. And like I said, to the point where they got like East African Crips and you know what I'm saying? All type of shit like that. But yeah, I mean, East Africans, yeah, I mean, you know, of course you got your West Africans, you know. I mean, even West Africans to a point stay to them. They not too mixed in down here like other places. They usually keep to themselves for the most part. Unless they're trying to get some money from you. You know what I mean?
Right.
But other than that, yeah,
she says Scheme is doing an interview. Why he didn't announce that shit? What the fuck? Oh man, what the hell they be doing over there, man?
Well, we can drop off, man, because I want to see that.
Yeah, me too. I didn't know.
Didn't you say he was going to do interviews for all the debaters?
Yeah, but I didn't know he was gonna start it. Just damn, I didn't know they gonna start right away. This is sooner than I thought.
We'll drop.
Like I said, they bad at announcing stuff. Like Solo can at least put it on his community tab, bro.
Yeah, because I didn't see nothing scheduled.
I didn't either. Yeah.
Right, and then they just they shit. Like they don't even schedule it.
Juju, who interviewed? Oh, you said Solar. Oh, so Angel ain't over there? Somebody go look.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. It's Solar.
I had this nigga Swall talking about, I watched that debate.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can hop over there, man. I said we done here.
Yeah, because I'm sleepy as hell. MD, text me.
Go to sleep.
I'm not going to sleep right now. Text me.
All right, I got you.
All right.